Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien.
All right. Ah, gracias por hablar conmigo. Empecemos. ¿De
Genial.
dónde eres?
Soy de Honduras.
Ok. ¿Pasas tiempo ahí?
Sí,
Okay.
es muy bonito.
Wow. Um, ¿Vives con tu familia?
Ah, sí, vivo con mi familia, mis tíos y abuelo.
Oh, nice. Uh, let's see. Okay. ¿Cómo es tu familia?
Ok, mi familia es, tengo cuatro hermanos,
Ujú,
ah, un mayor y dos menores.
ujú,
Ah, Mi hermano mayor es muy pequeño y delgado. Mi familia es muy divertida, le gusta hacer muchos juegos.
sí. Okay. Ah, mm, ok. ¿Estás en la universidad?
Sí, estoy en la Universidad de North Georgia.
Ok. ¿Te gusta?
Sí, me gusta mucho, ah, pero es muy difícil.
Mm, ya. ¿Cuál es tu especialidad?
Mi especialidad es ingeniería. Quiero ser un ingeniero eléctrico.
Okay. Um, let's see. Mm, ok. ¿Siempre supiste lo que quieres hacer?
Um, no realmente, porque cuando tú eres un joven, tú quieres hacer muchas diferentes cosas. Y entonces, no siempre supe.
Ok. Um, hmm, ok. ¿Cuál es el trabajo de tus sueños?
El trabajo de mis sueños. Oh, wow. Esa es una pregunta muy interesante. Ah, Mi trabajo de mis sueños sería trabajar con jóvenes como en tener mi propia escuela.
Ujú. Bien. Ok. ¿Tienes un trabajo ahora? Bueno.
Sí, tengo trabajo para Chick-fil-A como
Mm,
ah, uno de los gerentes.
ok. Bien. Yo trabajo un Chick-fil-A.
Awesome.
¿Cómo son? You like it? Or how is it?
Ah, Me gusta mucho.
Me too. También. uh, let's see here. Okay. ¿Qué te gusta más sobre mm,
Sobre,
dice about, is that about?
ya,
Okay. La escuela.
la escuela. Lo que me gusta de la escuela es la oportunidad de conocer más gente, más amigos y um, hay muchos eventos en el campus y me gusta eso.
Bien. ¿Te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre?
Mi tiempo libre. Cuando tengo tiempo libre, me gusta mucho ir a las montañas y mirar
Mhm.
ah, el sol cuando está bajando o subiendo.
Oh, wow. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. So you okay. Mm. So vives con tu familia, ¿sí?
Ujú.
Okay.
Sí.
Um, ¿Cómo se dice near campus for you? Like, okay, so I'm trying to ask you, like, do you live close to University of North Georgia?
Close to what?
Your university.
Oh, university, yes. Uh, you should say tú vives
Tú vives
cerca. That means close.
cerca
De la universidad.
de la universidad.
Sí.
Okay. Bien, bien. Um,
Y
oh,
sí, te voy a
okay.
contestar mi pregunta. Tu pregunta,
Oh,
sí. Vivo a 15, 20 minutos de la universidad.
okay. Bien. Ah, okay. Un momento.
Ok, está bien.
Okay. ¿Tienes mascotas? Do you have pets?
Ah, tengo un perro.
Oh, okay.
Sí, un perro. Su nombre es Harley.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm.
uh, let's see. Hmm. Okay, ¿cómo es? No, no. ¿Qué es tu clase favorito en la escuela?
Mi clase favorita en la escuela es la física.
Wow.
Sí, porque me gusta mucho las matemáticas y cómo todo funciona.
Let's see. Mm. Uh, okay. ¿Cómo se dice is it? Like, I'm going to
Es,
ask, is it es,
is it what?
es difícil
Es
o
difícil. Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. Es difícil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we are going to transition into the English portion now.
Okay.
Um,
Do I have to answer in English or
um,
Spanish?
it's up to you.
I
Uh,
mean, it's up to you.
English would be preferred,
Okay. Yeah.
just to make it a little bit easier. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. So is Spanish the language that you speak at home?
Yes, that's the main language that I
Okay.
speak Spanish. Well, my cousins, my little cousins, they speak English, but they speak Spanish to their parents. So it's kind of like both. We speak.
Right.
It's like
Okay.
Spanglish.
And for me personally, and I'm definitely a beginner, but I have difficulty, I guess, kind of like switching my brain from kind of like thinking like of how to speak in Spanish versus speaking in English, which I mean that's the first language that I speak. So it just
Yeah.
naturally to me. Um Do you ever like have to, I guess like is it ever kind of difficult just to like switch back and forth on a daily basis or
Uh,
practice?
Honestly, I guess like it just comes naturally now.
Oh, that's
It
amazing.
because you know, uh, I did that in the past too, where I will think in Spanish and try to translate it, and that's when it got a little difficult.
Hmm.
But now it just kind of like if someone speaks Spanish to me, like I'll be like, okay, ¿qué pasa? And then someone else asks me a question, and I can just go back and forward, no problem. Um,
Wow.
I do that
That's
a lot of
awesome.
work.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. um, okay. So let's see. Okay, so how do you feel about being a Spanish speaker in the US, just in general?
Wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. Um, Honestly, I mean, I feel proud of myself. Like I feel I'm
Mhm.
proud of being bilingual and being able to speak Spanish. Um, so if I always have the opportunity to speak Spanish with someone else, I will do it.
Awesome. That's great. Okay. Um, all right. So you mentioned earlier that you live with some of your family here.
Yes.
So
Give me a give me a second. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Um, let's see. Okay, I don't know. I guess my screen just went. It just went black, so I'm not able to
You're
see it
good.
anymore.
um,
All
okay.
right.
So are we all good now?
Well, it looks like you're no longer on kind of like on FaceTime or live,
Oh,
whatever.
that's
It
weird.
looks
Okay.
it
I'm
looks like
still
you're
here. I
okay.
promise.
That's fine.
Okay. Um, so you said earlier that some of your family, you're staying with some of your family here. Do you have other family members that are still in Honduras?
Yes, yes, there is. Yeah, I have yeah, I have I have a family all over the place, all over the country.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I have family Mexico, Honduras, Spain,
Oh, wow.
and
Awesome.
yeah, so we're all over the place.
So how often do you get to see, I guess, your extended family?
Very often, once or twice a year. Well, like once a year, or
Mhm.
depends.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, fun question. Okay. Um, do you or your family practice any traditions specific to your culture?
Um, it's very that's a very interesting question. Uh, because like I feel like my family is so like kind of Americanized now.
Mhm.
It's kind of
Right, right.
weird, but we still do like all the things like Hondurans will do. For
Right.
example, like we celebrate Christmas the 24th,
Okay.
while everyone else was the 25th. And so for us, it's just kind of Christmas. It's kind of like, oh, it's that time of the year, where all the family gets together on the 24th, and we kind of dance and do some fun stuff.
That's so fun. Oh wow, I love it. Christmas is my favorite time of year ever. Um, so with that, like what does that look like? So you guys do like, you have dances. Like where do you guys meet?
Uh, I mean, normally we just kind of, we plan like, hey, we're gonna meet, this person's house, and we make a bunch of like traditional food,
Oh yes.
and so we do that, and it's kind of interesting because like we pretty much stay up all night on the 24th, um, because we eat like around like 9, 10 o'clock, and then we just hang out. Um, And at midnight, you know, we kind of, we talk for a little bit, and then all the kids get to open their presents at midnight. So they stay up like all excited until midnight,
Oh,
to opening all their presents, and then after that we just kind of hang out and just enjoy, have a good time.
right, right. Oh, that sounds so amazing. Okay. So I guess this is kind of like a follow-up question, sort of. But so do you have any favorite, traditional dishes or dances or anything kind of in that area?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I am not very, very picky with food. Like I'll eat anything.
Me too.
I love food. So, uh, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that that I'm just like, wow, this is really good.
Mhm.
Um, and with Honduran food, since it's kind of like Central America, it's kind of like tropical food,
Okay.
and so I always like when they're like, oh, we're gonna do some carne asada, and so, but yeah, so
Okay.
I would say like carne asada, and
Mhm.
maybe uh, so there are these things called baleadas. Okay,
Mhm.
baleadas are like homemade flour tortillas. They put some fried beans, fried plantains, avocado, and they sometimes they put some meat, could be steak,
Mhm.
chicken, and man, they're delicious.
Oh, that sounds really good. Okay. That is really awesome. Um, okay, so next question. Okay, what was it like for you transitioning? Well, when did you, better question, when did you, I guess, move to America?
Uh, about let me see, we are in 2018, right? Yes, so about
Yeah,
about 6 years ago.
about 6 years ago. Okay. So, how, I guess, like, what was it like transitioning? Just, I mean, like, was there like a kind of culture shock or?
A little bit. It was a little difficult
Uh-huh.
at the beginning, trying to kind of fit in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially, I mean, I went to high school here, and
Hmm.
so at the beginning, it was kind of like, oh man, what's going on? Like, this is kind of different.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so definitely, it was hard. It was hard at the beginning, kind of,
Hmm.
making the transition, learning the language. It, I mean, it was hard.
Yeah, yeah, I could definitely see that. Um, okay, so let's see. Okay. Um, so I know that you do get to see, your family once, maybe twice a year when y'all get together, but and I guess this could definitely include them or it could just be anything, but what do you miss the most about Honduras?
Um, uh, just I would say, I mean, it is kind of interesting because, like, you know, um, it is just kind of more like here in America. You go work to your house or
Mm,
school work house. You know what I mean?
right.
And like Honduras, it was kind of a little bit different. Like you will go to work, and then you go to your neighborhood, and all your friends are out in the street, so you get to talk to them, hang out, go play
Mhm.
soccer until like midnight, and so it's just those little things, kind of
Right,
you know hanging out with friends and playing soccer or just hanging out. Honestly, yeah,
right.
making those
Um,
connections with people.
I love that. I do I do feel like there's kind of like it's not as personal. I
Yeah,
guess it's just very much like you said, like go to work, go to school, like come home.
yeah.
But
And so and that's the thing, sometimes we get caught just doing those things, just kind of like school, work, and home.
mhm,
Um,
right.
and we don't make any kind of connections with people, and that's sometimes, is it? I want to say, is it? I mean, I think it's a bad thing, kind of not kind of making connections with people and meeting new people, or just learning new stuff about someone.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. Actually, that's really great. Um, okay. Well, I think that I am all good on my end for the interview.
Awesome.
But again, thank you so much for taking like 20 minutes to sit here and speak to me.
No,
Um,
it's all good.
yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day.
You
Um,
too, Claire.
I know
Have
finals
an
are
awesome
coming
one.
up soon, so good luck.
Oh, you too. Yeah. How many finals you got coming up?
Well, I have two tomorrow, and then I have three next week. So
Oh wow, that's awful. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's fine. I'm
Well,
just gonna study
you're
for forever.
yeah, you're a smart girl, so I bet you'll do great.
Thank you. Well, have a good day.
You too. Bye. You have a great day,
Bye.
Claire.